Assalamu alaikum, I'm Noreen Khan, a presenter on the BBC Asia Network, and I'm delighted to be able to contribute to your event this evening. It's also my privilege to be representing the British Asian Trust as one of their ambassadors. Now, may I begin by thanking members of the Emerald Network as supporting partner for our Eid match appeal during Ramadan. Your network support over the next few months will make such a huge difference. My role has taken me to see firsthand some of the Trust's vital and innovative work in South Asia, particularly programs supporting and empowering women and girls in Pakistan, work that's needed more than ever now in a post-COVID world, particularly poignant in the context of International Women's Day. I would now like to tell you more about the British Asian Trust's If I Can, She Can Aid match appeal and the vital impact that it will enable. COVID, as we all know, has affected us all, and it's devastated all aspects of life across South Asia, particularly for women and girls. Children are at greater risk of exploitation. The mental health crisis has deepened, education is on hold, and livelihoods have been wiped out overnight. The economic impact of COVID-19 has especially impacted women in the poorest parts of South Asia, with a female poverty rate expected to rise by almost a third to 28 million this year as a result of the pandemic. Now, without any savings and no income, they and their children face a daily threat of hunger as they cannot afford food and the danger of exploitation by those seeking to take advantage of their need to earn a living. I personally have been remembering some of the amazing women I met over in Pakistan and imagining others who perhaps have no form of income and are now being pushed further into poverty in exactly this way. But there is hope. Our vital work enables people in the poorest parts of South Asia to be free from poverty. This includes our innovative livelihoods programme that equips women with the new skills, knowledge and confidence needed to earn a decent living in a post-COVID South Asia. Now, one example of a positive change is a story about Sehat, who lives in Hairpur in Sindh. Now, she lives there with her 10 children, and her life was extremely unsettled after the death of her husband, and things got worse when she was forced by a relative into an unhappy second marriage. Her second husband continually abused her verbally and physically, and the brutality reached its peak when one day he actually cut off her left hand, disabling her for life. Now, feeling threatened and fearful for her life, she decided to divorce him, but did not report his abuse to the police on condition of getting custody of the children that she had with him. To manage life for herself and her 10 children, she took a loan of 20,000 rupees from our local partner under our Women's Economic Empowerment Programme and started applique work. By improving her communication skills and developing linkages with the market, Sarah had also started selling rallies, which is traditional applique quilts that were made by other community workers for a profit. Her monthly earnings of around 12,000 combined with her son's average of 9,000 rupees is helping her to manage the expenses of their family. She's now a living example of bravery and reliance for other women in her community. Now, over the last 3 years, our livelihoods program in Pakistan has increased the earnings of over 10,000 women by an average of 37%, and I've seen the positive impact of some of this with my very own eyes. Our success lies in collaborative working with local partners and combining approaches including skills building, improving financial literacy, increasing access to funding and linking candidates to suppliers. This type of approach is needed more than ever to enable women to escape the cycle of poverty, feed and support their families and keep them safe from exploitation. Your donations, including zakat and sadaqah made from now, including Ramadan until the 31st of May, will be doubled by the UK government to support people in the poorest parts of South Asia, particularly women whose lives have been devastated by COVID-19. This includes our vital education, livelihoods, anti-trafficking and mental health work. and up to £2 million of the match funds will go towards the British Asian Trust's innovative Women's Economic Empowerment Programme in Pakistan to equip women with the skills, knowledge and hope needed to find a job or start their own micro-enterprise in a post-COVID world. If I can, she can. With your generous support, we can double our impact and transform more lives together. Do look out for our further communication via Emerald Network before and during Ramadan. Thank you very much.